Hello my darlings, welcome to a new vlog and happy 1st of April. This vlog's going up on a Tuesday, which means we're back to the usual YouTube schedule of Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays at 5 PM UK time. I just needed the first quarter of the year, the winter months, to kind of ease myself back in, and I'm not gonna lie, it is so much easier doing 2 YouTube videos a week because it means that I don't have to film every single day. But I love what I do and I love filming videos, and sometimes if I go a whole day without filming then I get a little bit of FOMO. But most importantly, we're coming into spring and summer, my favourite months of the whole year, and I just feel that I'm so much more excited to share more with you at this time of year. So we're back. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, then please make sure you are. Even if you know the days that we're uploading, it just means that, well, it helps me out a lot. Firstly, it means a lot to me if you subscribe, and it also helps YouTube to understand what you like and recommend maybe my videos to other people that might like them, but also recommend other videos to you that you might like based on your subscriptions. So if you haven't clicked the subscribe button down below, then please do. I'm trying to think if there's any other kind of notisements I want to share with you as we enter this new month and new season. If you haven't checked out our blog, I do have a website, which is where I post recipes and outfits and things like top places to visit in the Cotswolds in 2025, our favourite farm shops. I do have a little peruse of our website. I'll leave that linked down below. And yeah, I think that's about it. So it's the 1st of April for you guys. I'm not quite there yet, but there's so much that I want to do this month, so much that I want to do this weekend. For me, it is the official first weekend of spring, so I want to do a little bit of a home wardrobe spring update. As you can see behind me, I've already got some lovely little posy glasses, but they do actually need freshening up. I find that the easiest way of adding such pretty spring touches to your home without spending an absolute fortune is to do little posy vases, and you can mix in blooms that you get from just a small bouquet in a shop. This was, I think, a £15 bouquet. It had tulips, little roses. I mean, this is a tulip, but it looks like a peony. Gosh, it won't be long until we're in peony season, how exciting. But you can add little narcissus, but the narcissus are dead, so I'm gonna ditch those. And then I might just go into the garden and see if I can forage some greenery to add into the gaps. I got this little selection of bud vases on Next. I'll leave them linked down below because they are perfect. One job which I normally have to do at the weekends is updating my sprout jar. And I know that these are no longer edible because I can actually smell them, which is not the most delightful thing to experience. They are a little bit stinky. I would say that your sprouts will last once they're kind of, hello Bun, that was such a clever way of opening the door. I don't give my baby credit enough for how clever he is. Yes, I would say once they're fully grown into the little micro sprouts, then 4 days and you have to keep rinsing them. But these have gone off by a day or so. So I'm gonna do some fresh broccoli sprouts. But I've got something so random in the oven, or agar I should say. If you watched to the end of the last vlog, you'll know that I was in Oxford and I couldn't resist a delivery of the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 there because it's new-ish, and these veggie samosas were left over, so I'm having those as a mid-afternoon snack. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of mango chutney. Okay, those veggie samosas were amazing. I've made myself a cup of tea. I actually foraged Charlie's tea bag. He was almost about to put it in the bin. He'd only soaked it or brewed it for 4 minutes and then he was going to chuck it away. I was like, no, that will literally last me like half a day. I will have 1 tea bag or 1 like teapot full of tea leaves, and that'll do me for at least a day. Sometimes I have been known. This is really stingy of me, isn't it? No, it's not stingy, it's just I really don't like wasting things. And I've got a perfectly good cup of tea here. This is a local brand, it's called Jeeves and Jericho, and their tea bags, especially their ginger, I think it's like ginger, turmeric and honey within the tea bag. Looks like lemongrass as well actually. So good. So another spring home update. Tomorrow, by the way, I want to do a wardrobe switchover. I want to change the bits in my open area to more spring themed bits because they're still very brown and knitweary. But I've had a very, very kind, thank you, delivery from Our Place, and Our Place we love. At Our Place, we love Our Place. And this is my current favourite pan. This is my espresso coloured 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕 pan. I'm not gonna talk about it a lot because it's overwhelming and can be a little bit scary, but I keep learning and hearing more and more about forever chemicals, things like PFAS and many others, and one of the worst ways that we come into contact with these chemicals is how we cook our food. So Our Place, they were quite pioneering. I think it was in 2020 in lockdown. I mean, amazing timing from them, I've got to say, to come out with these non-toxic, non-stick pans, and they're really cute. They started with the 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕 pan, now they've got the perfect pot, they've got, I swear they even bought out a blender the other day. I don't know, they've got so many things now, but they offered to send me their titanium set, and they're just always groundbreaking and always creating incredible things for our kitchen. So I said, yes please. So because it's titanium, it actually doesn't have a coating on it. So many non-sticks, they do obviously have a coating. Some of them are non-toxic, some of them do contain questionable things. But the benefit of titanium, it's actually really lightweight. It can resist higher temperatures and it's much stronger than stainless steel. So these are just going to be super, super durable, and they just kind of look very professional, but also still lightweight. So let's see. I often get asked by you guys if I have a discount code for Our Place. I'm afraid I don't, and they don't do like percentage off sales aside from Black Friday, but this is a bundle kit, and they've got 2 bundles for the stainless steel. One I think is a 4-piece and one is a 10-piece set, and they are by far the best value way of getting these pieces, so I'll leave them linked down below. So this set, I've actually got some new utensils, which is amazing. Ooh, that's very satisfying. It's like a silicone-y handle. Obviously, I would not use this on my current 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕 pan because it's metal and I'd be worried that that was going to scratch the non-stick. But because this new set is titanium, I can use a metal spatula. How exciting. But then we've also got, I presume this is silicone. It'll be something non-toxic for stirring your eggs. That's perfect for scrambled eggs. Charlie will be thrilled. Dexy, are you helping, you nice little boy? Okay, we've got a lid. If you know somebody who has just moved into a new house, then this would be such an amazing gift for them. Like, their entire cookware situation is sorted with this. Ooh, it's got a really jazzy lining. What does this say? Preheat for 90 seconds before cooking. Coat the interior with high heat oils to activate the non-stick. Lower the temperature while cooking to help with release. Oven safe up to 535 degrees Celsius. Safe for use in metal utensils. Everything is dishwasher safe. That is a game changer. Oh my gosh. To give the non-stick a boost, rub a teaspoon of neutral oil in the interior of the cookware after cleaning and before storage. I can't believe these are dishwasher safe. This is amazing. I guess your dishwasher wouldn't even get hot enough. Like, your dishwasher doesn't go up to 500 degrees. This is going to be fantastic for macaroni cheese, let me tell you. Oh my gosh, it's just so nice. That lining just looks very futuristic. I've heard a lot of people recently talking about this brand. I think it's called Hexclad, and I'm pretty sure very similar to this, but about 12 times the price. Oh, this is just so cool. This one will be very useful. This will be my frittata pan. That's so perfect. Okay, so everything is unboxed. This is the full set. So as I showed you, this one is just gonna be amazing for things like frittatas and sauteing, things like a small portion of like peas and leeks or a fried egg, or even just browning a steak, to be honest, just a small portion. this, is it the mini always pan? Is it that one? I think so. And then this one will be great for a single portion of pasta, cooking your carrots for your Sunday roast. I mean, there's so many uses for a pan of this shape and size. This one is absolutely fantastic. Then you've got the bigger one, which is great for stews and boiling your potatoes, boiling big batches of pasta. All of them come with a lid, and normally they have a steam release area, but I'm not sure if these ones do. And then you've got the equivalent of the always pan. So this is literally everything you need, and I feel like I'm on QVC, so I'm going to stop banging on about them. But these as well, I think are going to come in very, very useful. So exceptionally generous. Thank you to Our Place for that. I'll leave this set linked down below. What is this in my pocket? Oh, it's a lip balm. Ah, I wondered where this was. This is from 𝑥𝒐𝒁. It's called their Pearly Rose, and this is such a nice lip balm. You can see I've got it a bit tinted because it's such a nice one to put on over lipstick. You know, if you've been wearing lipstick all day and it just starts to dry out a little bit, this I feel like can you see? I feel like it reactivates the colour of your lipstick and adds hydration. So you're going back in my pocket. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, and this is my current and to be honest it hasn't changed for the last year, I don't think, morning trio. So every morning I put a teaspoon of collagen. My favourite is the Wild Nutrition 500 plus collagen. It's, in my opinion, the most amazing quality one and the one that is best absorbed by our body. I add a teaspoon into my morning coffee. I do not taste it, it doesn't affect the coffee at all, but collagen is so good for your bones, your skin, and the building blocks in your body. Before my coffee I take 2 𝑠eed daily symbiotics, 𝑠upreme and probiotic, fantastic for the gut, for the immune system, and these are double-lined capsules, which means that they don't get broken down until they actually reach your gut. So instead of it just getting absorbed into your bloodstream, like if you were to take a liquid probiotic, for example, these are just so much more impactful and really good quality ingredients. And then my morning supplements, as always, the daily essentials from Wild Nutrition. The fact that they come in this sachet I just find so convenient, especially if I go away for a night. I've got omegas and a multivitamin in here. I shared a video on my YouTube community page last night about how the food that we are eating, unfortunately, is so much less nutrient dense than it used to be 50 years ago because of the way that we're farming and the way that we're basically growing seeds for fast production rather than nutrients. And it was showing how, for example, a tomato has 60% less nutrients in it than it used to 50 years ago. And that's one of the main reasons that I personally choose to supplement, because I know we're not getting the same nutrients from our food even if we do eat healthily. One solution is to grow your own food, but that's not perfect either. I can't even manage to grow everything that I eat, and we've got quite a big garden, so it's really hard. So I've got omegas and a multivitamin in here that I take every single day. So yeah, that's my little morning routine. It hasn't changed. I do not have a discount code for �Сeed, unfortunately, but I've got 2 discount codes for Wild Nutrition. One of them gets you a discount on a subscription, and one of them gets you a discount if you were to do like a one-off purchase, and I'll leave them down below. Good morning, my darlings. I'm not sure what the weather's doing today. It said it might rain a little bit later, so I think I might head out for a walk while it's quite nice. Very quick catch up over morning skincare. I'm popping on the Eve Lom Time Retreat, what's it called? Time Retreat Radiance Essence. This is lovely. It's not a product that they shout about hugely, but it's just nice and hydrating before popping on my serums and things. And really excitingly, by the time this vlog goes live, I'll actually be able to leave a link down below for an event that I'm doing with Eve Lom. It's going to be in Selfridges on the 9th of May, and we are yet to finalise the exact ticket price, but I'll pop it on the screen here. And in my opinion, it's a bargain because there's going to be a skincare masterclass with John, who is the absolute dream pro skincare master at 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅. We're going to be doing a skincare masterclass using so many of my 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅 favourite products that you'll have seen me talking about so many times, and then you'll get to take away little minis of these products. Then I think we're also working with Genki to do a lovely kind of botanical matcha, so you'll get to try that. And the ticket price is also going to be redeemable against any 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅 purchases that you make. So it's going to be a really lovely few hours in Selfridges, and tickets are now available. So I'm going to leave a link for that down below. It'll be a great opportunity for us to meet, to have a little chat, and also a great opportunity for you to discover 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅, a skincare brand that I absolutely adore. Their ingredients are lovely, everything they stand for is gorgeous, and the whole brand is rooted in nature, botanicals, gardens, so it's one that I absolutely adore. Another secret that I've been keeping from you, not that that's a secret, but it's something that I'm finally allowed to share with you, is the launch of their cleansing oil, which I use in the evenings. If you love a cleansing ritual, you want it to be a really kind of relaxing and gorgeous part of your routine, this is absolutely heavenly. It's so silky, it smells amazing, it's a full experience when you do it, and I've been testing this in secret for a little while now, but it's out now. I can finally tell you about it. But yeah, you'll be able to try this IRL at the event. So I just wanted to let you know, I don't think we've got many spaces. It's going to be quite an intimate group, so if you think it's something that you might like to do, bring a friend, come with your mum maybe, then don't delay, because I think the tickets will sell out pretty quickly. So yes, I just wanted to let you know about that. What am I going to do next? Vitamin C. I do like the 𝑭𝒔𝒑𝒄 vitamin C capsules. Been using the Drunk Elephant one as well, but I have gone back to these. These are my favourite. I'm all about skincare being quite sensorial, and I like lovely textures, I like nice smells, I like it to feel lovely on my skin, and vitamin C is so good for anti-aging, skin brightness, and helping with any discoloration, any age spots. And I'll actually leave that on my skin for about 20 minutes while I potter around before I pop on my moisturiser. Smells so good. At this point in the mornings, I always just take a spoolie and brush up my eyebrows. I just think that if I catch my own reflection or if I see anybody, it's nice to have slightly groomed brows. But what I'm on the lookout for is basically like a brow gel, but that's only got castor oil in it, because apparently castor oil is really good for growing your brow hair. And I want to be able to just put it on in the morning while my vitamin C is soaking in. So if anyone knows of one, please let me know. I don't want any other ingredients, just castor oil, but with a spoolie, so I can brush it through my brows in the morning. This is the 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅 Kiss Mix lip balm. It's quite a thick one, so again, nice to just leave it on your lips for like 20 minutes or so before you do your makeup. And I feel that my lipstick sits better on my lips when I've done a nice juicy lip balm in the mornings. Okay, time to get dressed. I have taken the seedlings outside so that they can have a little bit of breeze going through the stems. It's good for them to get some fresh air, and that little bit of breeze just helps to strengthen the stems as well. So good idea to get your seedlings outside. So last night we grabbed a few supermarket flowers. I've got some really lovely tulips. These are actually all British grown, which is really, really nice, and some daffodils. And then I've also got some bits from the garden. Now I have grabbed a few very young euphorbia. However, lots of florists say that the sap from the euphorbia, you can see it's blue. Some people say that this can actually be a little bit toxic to other flowers, so I probably actually won't use them. I just thought, just in case I urgently need them. I've got a few different leaves from bushes, and then of course my favourite flower that grows at this time of year, the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. I just think they are so beautiful and they grow really well in our garden, so I've just picked a few lovely 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 stems. And then just because it's also a little bit of foliage, I grabbed a few stems of fern as well. I don't know how this will look. I've never actually used fern in a flower display, but I thought, why not? So I've got a little trug of bits from the garden, and what I'm going to put them in is this. So this bowl I got from Rebecca Oodle, I think last year, and inside I've got a flower frog. It's basically a really heavy disc with spikes on it, and it means you can kind of stab the flower stems into it so that they stay put. So let's just have a little bit of fun, play around, and see what we can create. Okay, so that took maybe 10 minutes to put together. You've just got to be quite delicate when you put things into the flower frog because you don't want to snap the stems. But yeah, love how that looks. We've got the tulips, the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅s, the ferns I think add a really nice texture, and the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅s are a really great height. As much as I love daffodils, I do also think they're quite old-fashioned, so I like to mix them in with other things. I think I need one more tulip in here. Yeah, I like to mix them in with other things because I think they look so beautiful as part of a varied display, is what I would say. Yeah, perfect. Sometimes you just need to look at your display from a few different angles, and one of the hardest things is knowing when to stop. I could just keep going and keep going, but considering all of this foliage is from the garden, just a few extra leaves and ferns, and then the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅s, keeping a few leaves on the tulips, I think this looks really, really nice. So that's going to go on our dining table to enjoy over the next few days. And then if and when the flowers start to droop, I'll just simply take them off the frog and put them in a vase, just like normal. So yeah, easy peasy and a lovely spring addition to the house, especially if you're hosting. If you're doing like a brunch or a dinner, this on your center table is just such a nice idea. Yay! Okay, and now here, these are the flowers from last week. So I'm just going to pull out any that aren't looking too happy and add in our new ones and see if I can create 3 lovely vases to put throughout the house. Very pleased with that. I think we spent around £40 on supermarket flowers, and I've managed to get 3 with daffodils left over. Beautiful displays for the house, just with a few sprigs left over from last week's flowers. Oh, I've just spotted a dying ranunculus that I need to pluck out, and a few bits from the garden. So that is such an economical way to add some lovely blooms into the house. It is worth checking that the flowers are British grown. It means they've had to travel less far. It's supporting British farmers, better for the environment, and yeah, just nice to support British flower business. Hello my darlings, it's a few hours later, quite a few hours later, and we are heading out for dinner at Soho Farmhouse tonight. Charlie's sister Scarlett and a few of her pals are staying in Strawtop 2, doing a little bit of testing it out for us, and we're taking them out for dinner. So we're heading there now. I'll put my seatbelt on in a second, but outfit of the evening, I have just got many layers on because we're in this car. It's not the warmest. So I've got on a roll neck, my Knightsbridge blazer and Max Mara coat, and then the brown trousers. All Holland Cooper. That's the outfit of the night. Are you waiting? So I've got my seatbelt on.
Indeed.
Yes. Right, safety first. Let's get going. Good morning, my darlings. We are having one of those Sundays where we're just, Charlie and I, both pottering about, doing bits and bobs. No rush, no agenda, no Sunday roast today. It's a little bit cloudy, so I think we will get out into the garden shortly. But it's one of those mornings that it's just quite nice to potter about. So I've done a quick Peloton, 20-minute Peloton, and then I did a bar, which was actually a little bit too easy. So I think next time, I liked the class, but I think next time I will put ankle weights on and use heavier weights. How many oats do I need? I'm basically halving this recipe for banana and oat pancakes. I'm just gonna make it up. Oops. Oh no. American recipes often do quantities by cups, and we just don't really do that in the UK. So I'm hoping this is around half a cup. I don't really know. So we've got a ripe banana, a cup of oats, an egg, 1/4 cup of milk, ish. And then to flavour, I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I think you can make pancakes like this with Greek yogurt as well, but somebody sent me a recipe this morning which is basically Greek yogurt and cottage cheese pistachio ice cream. I guess technically it's going to be pistachio frozen yogurt, but I definitely want to make that later today. It looks so good, so I'm saving my Greek yogurt for that. Bit of vanilla and some baking powder. Okay, these quantities were guesswork, but let's see. Okay, I'm trying out the new titanium 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 pan. I've let that heat up for 90 seconds like it said, and adding some olive oil. I'll let that heat up as well. I think I put a bit too much oil in there, but such a luxury being able to use metal, because you can't use metal on the usual always pan, because it would disrupt the non-stick. Yeah, I put way too much oil in here. Let's give that a bit longer actually. Woo! Ooh, I look like a little post-shower pea, and that's fine. Those pancakes were 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you've got some ripe banana. They were really sweet, even just with that tiny dash of vanilla. Anyway, I want to shout out a shower product. I just used this for the first time. I think it's, does that say new? Yes, it does. It's new. This is new from Aveeno, the Skin Renewal Gentle Body Scrub. It was just the perfect ratio of scrubby bits, but still being ultra gentle, and it's got naturally derived PHA, so, and niacinamide, so all the ingredients in it that can just take away that top dead layer of skin that helps you, that stops your skin from glowing. So yeah, felt really nice, and that has officially shot into my top 3 shower products alongside the L'Occitane almond shower oil, which I love, and I would say the, what's it called, Wild refillable, because the one that matches my deodorant, which is, I think it's strawberries, champagne and cream, it's just such a nice smell and in a big refillable bottle, so I love using that one with my shower gloves. Oh, and I also used from Aveeno Daily Moisturising After Shower Mist. I think I'm also going to put one of these by my bedside table because it's just so quick. It's a really fine mist and it just sinks in really quickly. I also feel that in the summer I might have one downstairs and just spray myself when I come in from gardening, because it's so hydrating. 48 hours it says, moisturisation with oat extract, unscented. I felt that it did have a very soft scent, but maybe I just still smell good from this. Who knows, but that is a little hydrated skin dream combo that I thought I would shout out. I also have some PR bits here that are quite bathroomy, so I thought I would unbox them here. I had a lovely delivery from Tropic, who have got a new range of lip products, including a lip softening scrub. I love Tropic because their ingredients are really good, and I don't use lip scrubs very often, but this one looks really nice. And then there's a lip oil, it's called Lip Silk Plumping Ceramide Serum, and it's got really nice ingredients: flower extract, coconut derived emollient, jojoba, castor oil, coconut emollient, shea butter, a deeply nourishing oil serum infused with advanced botanicals to plump, rejuvenate and smooth lips, with vegan collagen, plant peptides and ceramides, clinically tested to have 14% increased lip plumpness. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Looks like this, but don't worry, it's not red, it's actually clear. I don't know if this would still have the same plumping effects if you put it on over a lipstick. Oh, that feels super hydrating. So that's lovely. And then they've also released some new lip stains in peach and watermelon. I won't pop them on now because it'll look really weird while I've got no makeup on, but they sound lovely, and again, really good quality, nice natural ingredients. Typical, because this vlog is going live on the 1st of April, but apparently March is Sleep Awareness Month, and sleep is so important. If you've been listening to any of the interviews that Brian Johnson, the guy that thinks he's never going to die, has been doing recently, he just keeps saying that sleep is literally the most important thing, and I have been placing a lot more importance on sleep lately. I'm feeling good for it. So this is a new set from Cowshed. It's called their Essential Sleep Set, and in here we have got a pillow mist and bath salts and a calming travel candle, all of which sound heavenly. I love their strapline, Natural Therapies from the Heart and the Soil of Somerset, England. I love that, Heart and the Soil. Clever. So these are the, ooh, I don't want to tip them too much, bath salts. And I don't know how they do it, because each product does smell slightly different. You can still tell that it's Cowshed, and this to me just smells like Soho Farmhouse. It smells so good. So that is going to go down here for my next bath. And then we've got the pillow mist and the little candle as well. So that's such a nice little gift set. That would be such a lovely treat to give someone. And a very substantial box. I might use this in the greenhouse for something. They also very kindly sent this, which is called the Drowsy Sleep Mask. Oh gosh. Again, I was watching Brian Johnson's morning routine video, and he said that these like wrap around sleep masks are meant to be the most effective. I don't wear one every night, but maybe I should. Yeah, deep sleep and total darkness. Total face coverage. I think it also covers your ears. I do like the sound of it. This is like the new thing in sleep masks. So, oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, that that is total blackout. Very nice. That is very nice. So this is from a brand called Drowsy, and yeah, that is really lovely. And then the next PR delivery is from a brand called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and they have just got the most gorgeous bath oils. They smell so heavenly, more like an oil that makes your skin really soft and just smells absolutely heavenly. So let's see what's in here. Ooh. Enjoy your day of restoration. Oh, how lovely. They've launched a cleansing balm, Alpine Revive Cleansing Balm, and a renewal night cream. Nice. An aromatic blend of lavender, Roman chamomile and 𝑦𝒊𝒐𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆 promotes relaxation, encouraging deeper, more restorative sleep. Oh, and a face oil and a day cream. How lovely. They've sent a daily self-care checklist. This has got some really nice little ideas on it. So things you should do every day. Make your bed, hydrate then caffeinate, your morning skincare routine, journaling or reflecting, a nourishing breakfast, go for a walk, listen to music, refuel for lunch, take a social media break, then you tick the box for your workout, how many hours sleep you had, and then we've got a superfood buckwheat and thyme skin soothing salad. How lovely. Oh my gosh. I do feel very lucky to receive such treats. That is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a full set here, so I imagine this facial oil is just going to be amazing. With bakuchiol, which is an active retinol alternative, rosehip oil, it's got vitamin C, vitamin E, cardamom oil leaves expression lines calmed and your skin beautifully refreshed. This sounds amazing. Got a mini pillow mist and mini bath oil. Their cleansing balm, cannot wait to try that. Night cream, I'll try this tonight. day cream. I'll try this now. Gosh, I've never heard of reishi mushroom in skincare before. Reishi mushroom, vitamin C, and a hyper antioxidant complex. Ooh, they popped in an ancient and brave matcha collagen, a productivity planner. That's a nice idea. How to do a legendary to-do list, tips for a better to-do list, why time tracking is important. So it's got a little bit of information at the start, which is all about how to be productive. And then it's like a big to-do list notebook. Oh, this is amazing. So every day, I am grateful for ... your intention for the day, your most important task, then your secondary tasks, and then other tasks. This, I'm actually going to use this properly. Daily planning. This is lovely. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Monthly planner, information on how to use it. This is just really cool. From Intelligent Change. And I love that it's this beautiful kind of OT linen. Just a really beautiful, beautiful planner. And then the last thing, this is something that I've been intrigued by but haven't yet used or played around with, mouth tape. So this is a set of 5 mouth strips. Again, meant to help you sleep better by encouraging nasal breathing. We met on holiday in January, what was he called? Like a bio dentist, and he said that he uses mouth tape and definitely recommends people do. So I'm gonna go to sleep looking really glamorous tonight, but I'll give these a try, and I guess in the next vlog I'll update you as to how I felt. Anyway, I'm gonna try the facial oil. I love a face oil. I might not wear any makeup today. Oh gosh. That feels so lovely. It's quite light, but I feel like there's lots of slip, so I'm going to use my little gua stones. Sometimes I don't even follow a video, I just do what feels good. And it all feels good. Okay, that was literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes max of gouacheing. Gouacheing? I don't know if that's a real word, but that felt really, really good. I have just remembered that before I started this vlog, I think it was maybe yesterday, no it was, I don't know, a couple of days ago, I filmed a little chatting clip to you guys while I was trying on a few outfits for my 30 days of spring outfit challenge. So while I go and get dressed and decide if I'm going to put makeup on today, I'm going to leave you with those outfit clips. So enjoy. Okay, I can't believe it's the final week of my spring outfit challenge, and I just said in the video that I filmed for this look that I think the thing that has taken me by surprise the most is how much I'm loving styling jeans. This is a pair, you may recognise them because I also have the cream colour. As always, with the full outfit, I'll leave the QR code somewhere here for you to shop, and there'll be individual item links down below as well. So love the high-waistedness of these. I've just taken them off because they were clip-clopping around on the floor a little bit too much and it was bothering the dogs, but I wore these shoes in the full outfit video that I filmed for Instagram as well. They've just got a really beautiful shape to them. I love a pointed toe. I would definitely say size up with these because the sole is really cushioned, but that does make them quite tight, so worth bearing that in mind. Something else which, I don't know if it feels like a very me piece, but I love the outfit, is this suede green jacket, which I might have shown you in the last YouTube video, but I really, really like it, and I feel like for this time of year, it's a great transitional piece because we just need things, you know what, we are in spring, but the weather is not saying spring every day. It's still sometimes a bit nippy. Definitely need a coat, but don't necessarily always want something that's long, or maybe we've trenched ourselves out of wearing trench coats. But this one is great because suede material by its very nature is actually quite good at keeping you warm, and I think the colour of this one is beautiful. I've styled my favourite Monica Vinader bracelets, and we've got our 20% off code, which is so generous of them, and the little hammered hoop earrings are also from Monica Vinader. So I think styled with this handbag here, this is the perfect look. So yeah, this was is day 24 of my spring outfit challenge. The lipstick, unsurprisingly, is the L'Oreal Colour Riche 505. I'll leave the exact one link down below because this is the dream. It's just the perfect, I know I've been banging on about this, but it's the perfect spring colour. It's got the tiniest bit of coral to it, but not so corally that it's a summer lipstick. It's like the perfect pink. And I just feel that it's the kind of colour that will suit everybody. Okay, next. So I cheated a little bit here and I've put this one as day 27 because I wanted to try something else with the jeans. So this top is so lovely, and it's one that, you know, when you try it on and you just think, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this. It's a really nice sleeveless vest top, and I just really like the texture. It's almost like boucle. It's quite loose and open, so you're not gonna overheat, and yet thanks to the thickness of the material, I think it's going to be nice and warm when I need it to be. So yeah, again, great transitional piece. Something that's sleeveless but still warm, because I think as long as your body's warm then you feel fine. But if your arms are out then you can be cool as well. So same jeans and same bag. I just love these so much. Well, technically not the same bag, different bag, same canvas and leather combo. I think one of them is out of stock, but worth waiting for because they're just so gorgeous. And in the video I actually did an unboxing of my first ever pair of Adidas Sambas, and I freaking love how beautiful they are for trainers. Who'd have thought getting excited over jeans and getting excited over trainers seems very unlike me. However, they're half a size too small, which is annoying because I'm usually a 3 or a 4, and I got these in a 4 thinking that I'd be playing it safe. But yeah, I need to do half size too big. I need to do half size bigger, and I think it's because they're quite narrow on the toe post. But look how beautiful they are. The texture of them is going to be so nice for a spring summer wardrobe. I mean, they do look a little bit like bowling shoes, don't they? They look so small, but I love this colour. I love the tan. Love the texture, and I like, yeah, I can see why people are obsessed with them. Maybe not quite to the level that they are, but I'm just not a trainer gal. But you know, there's got to be something in it if everyone's so deeply in love with them. So I'm gonna scour the internet. I know they sell out really quickly. I'll leave a link down below where I got these from, and I'm gonna pray that I can find a half size bigger. Hopefully they've not all sold out. Okay, a spring outfit challenge never feels truly like a Josie outfit challenge without a white dress. And I feel like this is going to be the one that I keep coming back to this spring and summer, as soon as temperatures allow it. So I have added this belt. I'll show you the length. It's a really beautiful midi length. The amount of times I've hit my head on this light during this outfit challenge. It's a beautiful length, really gorgeous silhouette, a little bit of an A-line to the skirt, but very, very subtle. Very importantly, it's got pockets. So yeah, I did add a belt. However, I'm going to take it off just to show you the really beautiful shape of the dress. The material is gorgeous. I think it's cotton, going to be nice and breathable, and something about the neckline, I just feel that it's quite smart as well. And something that I love, which I can't believe more dresses don't do, is that it has a zip that goes all the way down, so you kind of step into it, because there is nothing worse with a white dress than having to put it on over your head for the eyebrows, for the hair, and for the makeup, and for the sake of the dress surviving. So I made this outfit really, really preppy by popping this Ralph Lauren knit, and by the way, I got this one at Bicester Village. I think I paid around £60 for it, which is a bargain, but I will leave something similar from their website link down below. So do you know what, speaking of Ralph Lauren, I wonder if my denim waistcoat would look quite cool over the top of this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just like the little bit of extra warmth that this gives, and then you can be ultra preppy if you do the little knot. And then footwear wise, I thought sandals are just the best option here. So I went for these really classic strappy sandals from And Other Stories. Again, really, really versatile pair of shoes, a really nice height. And thanks to all of these straps, there are so many straps, your foot stays in place all day long, which is great, and they're super comfy. And the other option that I didn't go for just because of the heel height are these really, really beautiful ones from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆, a higher price point, but I think I'll get a lot of wear out of these. I love the suede, the brown suede, and I just love anything raffia. So yeah, those were the two options, and I think this is such a gorgeous outfit that I cannot wait to get so much wear out of anytime I have a remotely smart work event or social event. I think a classic white dress is such a versatile piece for a spring and summer wardrobe. Just don't wear it to someone else's wedding unless they've said you can wear white, like I did. I said to my guests that they can wear white if they want to, but play it safe and maybe check with the bride. What are your thoughts on that, by the way? I think if the bride is confident that her wedding dress is very obviously the bride's dress, then I said that I would rather my guests wore white than wore black, and I stand by that. Okay, this is the perfect working from home outfit. This is my Sunday outfit, and I will genuinely wear this on Sunday. So I've popped on this really nice big, not that big actually, it's quite long, so quite a lot of tucking was required. If you find that tucking tops in just adds too much bulk, then I recommend, whatchamacallit, like shapewear. Sometimes on a Sunday I just don't care, and I'm not bothered about my silhouette and I just want to be comfortable. But if I was wearing this as a smarter workwear outfit, then I'd probably tuck the top into some shapewear. But we've gone for a knitted, I don't know if you can really see the detail, it's quite a thick knitted t-shirt, so perfect for a more relaxed day. And then the trousers are actually really smart. They're perfect for workwear, but then because they've actually got an elasticated waistband, it also makes them great for Sundays. I've worn 𝑭𝒊𝒅 trainers. These have got the fluffy lining. I did have a few different options, including Gucci mules or my UGG slippers, but I thought these are the most versatile. Can you see? I don't know if you can. Great thing about these trousers for us slightly shorter girls as well is that they are not too long. And then I just finished with the original 𝑑'R bag, my first one, my original, and still probably my favourite. I just think it is so versatile. It's this kind of canvas with, I mean, you guys are probably very familiar with it, canvas with the leather, and I absolutely love it, and it matches the colour combo that I have been getting so much wear out of this spring. So this is my Sunday outfit of the day. Okay darlings, the next thing that I filmed was actually, you're getting a sneak preview here, 10 ways to style white trousers, and I wore the white, or cream technically, Hobbs trousers. Turns out they are super versatile. So you've already seen here with a suede bomber, with a striped shirt, with a cable neck cardigan. Let me know down below which is your favourite. I thought this was a little bit rogue but fun with a striped waistcoat. It's giving 𝑔reatest 𝑠howman. Lovely and classic with a linen sleeveless blouse. This is so nice for workwear if you live in Madrid, maybe. Speaking of Spain, Zara for this gorgeous ruffle cardigan in buttercup yellow, and then this gorgeous, I love the silhouette of this one from Lily Silk, and then a knitted tee, really classic, really simple, great for Sundays, great for relaxing, working from home days, but also with the right accessories can be quite smart. Very smart would be a silk blouse. I think this brown kind of chocolatey one is so beautiful. And then the last couple of outfits, just keeping it casual with a knitted, quite oversized jumper. This one is a teeny weeny bit itchy, so a thermal is required underneath. And then last but not least, this lovely sleeveless button-up top from Abercrombie. Okay, we're back to Sunday. Somebody very kindly shared a recipe with me on Instagram this morning for a pistachio kind of frozen yogurt ice cream, and all the ingredients are really healthy: cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, pistachios, lemon juice, and honey. So basically you blend all the ingredients together, freeze it, and you've got a delicious pistachio ice cream froyo. So naturally, I cannot wait to give this a try. This is random, but I'm just freshening up some flowers for Mum, and if you've got a tight little rose that hasn't really opened up yet, you can actually manually peel back the leaves, the petals, if you want something really dramatic. I often see florists doing this on tablescapes. It's obviously quite a delicate job, but it's so worth it. And if any petals are damaged, you can just gently remove them, because this rose, it's actually a few days old. Well, more than that. and it never really opened, which is a shame. So we're just giving it a little helping hand. You kind of turn the petals inside out so they stay looking fabulous. Oh, it smells so good. Could keep going, but I think that's enough. So many daffodils at this time of year. Lovely. Okay, pistachio ice cream is in the freezer. Pot of tea has been made. Elderberry and rosehip is brewing. So we're in the greenhouse, of course, it's a Sunday. And even though it's not sunny, I'm still going to do an hour of gardening. My broad beans are very much ready to go out. So the ones, oh no, that's sweet peas. Oh, they're here. The ones in the tubes and the ones in the tubs, only half of those germinated. I'll still leave the other 3, we'll see. I think the seeds were quite old, so that's fine. In fact, I think I did 2 in each, so not quite such a good success rate. They're going to go out into the raised beds. And look at this, my celery. You're starting to really see the shape of the celery leaves now. Some of these poppies I'm going to pop out as well. And I feel like I should probably put this spinach out too, even though I have already got quite a lot of spinach out. I think it won't hurt. Gosh, I could spend the rest of the day pricking out as well. Look at all of this. Maybe I'll prick out some kale. It's quite a satisfying job to do. Quite therapeutic, especially if you just pop something on your... Oh, look at my tulips. Oh my gosh, these need to be moved somewhere we can see them. Yay! Yeah, just quite a therapeutic task. I stick a YouTube video on and I find it very relaxing. That was a very busy and productive hour and a half in the garden. The broad beans are planted and I've done a lot of pricking out. I always think that sounds funny, but basically it's taking these tiny little seedlings and very, very delicately prizing them out of the soil that they've been growing in and putting them into a bigger pot like this. So we've got broccoli over here, we've got kohlrabi over here. I've done the poppies and I've done the celeriac and some kale over here, and this just gives them a lot more room to grow because when they're in these trays, you can see I've got lots more I need to do tomorrow. This one's looking really good, purple sprouting broccoli. Yeah, they just get a little bit crowded. So by the way, by doing this, you're actually strengthening them. It's a good idea to just run your hands over your seedlings. I know it looks a bit weird. Oh, the chard really needs doing as well. They're getting a little bit leggy because they're reaching for the sunlight, but there we go. Very, very productive pricking out session, and any time that I wasn't careful enough and I accidentally snapped the stalk, I ate them, which sounds a bit weird, but obviously at this stage they're just little microgreens, so any that I broke, I ate. What a monster I am. Anyway, let's take my tea and my teapot back inside and start thinking about dinner. quick little job I need to do is to do my microgreens for the week. These are my favourites, the broccoli and alfalfa in my little jar. Whoops, got a bit skew there. By the way, I did end up staying makeup free today, just with the nice oil on my skin. Feels good, seeing as it's such a relaxed Sunday. Right, I didn't finish them all last week, and that was 2 tablespoons, so I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon this week because I don't like waste. And we do about this much filtered water and let them soak overnight. That's the easy process to get them started. We actually installed a filter also from Waterdrop on the tap underneath. We managed to figure it out, so it's so much easier. But it's not reverse osmosis like the machine, but still it's fine for seeds and cooking water, etc. Right, see you in the morning, my little seeds.